A lot of you guys are requesting for a 1440p gaming PC build. So this is it, using the Ryzen 5 7600 paired with the RTX 4070 Super. Featuring the Asrock B650 Steel Legend Wi-Fi motherboard and also the FSP Hydro G Pro 850W PCIe 5 ATX3 power supply, which will power all of this. I'll explain the parts choices and show you some gaming benchmarks na din so that you guys can see how this build performs in games. So before everything else, let's first discuss FSP's Hydro G Pro ATX 3.0 850W power supply. Now with PCIe 5 and ATX 3.0 support, with 850W of power, this is more than enough para sa mga components na ikakabit natin dito, which we'll talk about later on, or even up to an RTX 4080. It complies with ATX 12V v3.0 and EPS 12V v2.92 standards. May efficiency of greater than or equal to 90% at typical load with its 80 plus gold efficiency rating. May 120mm fluid dynamic varying fan with intelligent fan speed control for quieter and long-lasting operation. And may eco button to make the fans turn off when the system load is less than 30% for fully silent operation. May Japanese electrolytic capacitors and conformal coating for harsh environments, as well as full suite of protections. May changeable side stickers then for DIY enthusiasts. And it has much more compact size compared to the previous iteration of the Hydro G. Fully modular cables for easier installation and less cable clutter since yung mga kailangan nyo na lang na cables ang ilalagay nyo. And a 10-year warranty for both service and technical stuff for your ultimate peace of mind. Next, let's talk about the CPU, which is the Ryzen 5 7600, one of the best chips for mid-range builds sa ngayon. This chip features 6 cores and 12 threads, and has good single and multi-threaded performance, which is ideal for both gaming and productivity tasks. It also has support for the new PCIe 5.0 standard, which would be beneficial for newer devices such as upcoming GPUs and storage. Cooling our CPU will be the Noctua NHU12A chromax tower air cooler, which is a single air tower cooler for mid to high range CPUs. It promises 140mm cooling performance on a 120mm size, being equipped with two NF812x25 Noctua cooling fans. Being Noctua, it delivers excellent heat dissipation capacity and excellent clearance for both the RAM and the GPUs. And for our motherboard, we have the Asrock B650 Steel Legend Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth built-in for those who will need it, as well as 2.5GB LAN and a ample amount of heatsinks for better cooling performance sa mga components nito. May support din for AM5 CPUs up to Ryzen 9000 series with an updated BIOS, DDR5 and PCIe 5.0, as well as a lot of connection options available. And gusto ko yung white team design, bagay na bagay for white or light team PC builds. For the graphics card, we have the Palit RTX 4070 Super Jetstream OC 12GB. Ideal for mid-range builds with a target of at least gaming in 1440p mid to high settings or even at 4K. This also has Nvidia architecture features gaya ng DLSS 3, frame generation, Nvme, ray tracing at iba pa. There's no RGB on this and color black lang siya overall, which I think would be nice contrast along with other components dito sa build. And for the memory, we have the Kingston Fury Renegade 48GB DDR5 kit running at 7200 megatransfer per second. So it's very unusual since one stick is now 24GB, which might be overkill for gaming but will be useful for productivity work. For the storage, we'll be using the Kingston KC3000 Nvme Gen 4 SSD, and housing all of these components naman would be the Cougar MX600 case, which is a mid-tower footprint case pero may capacity ng full tower case with a full ventilation focused design. It ensures maximum airflow for your components, may pre-installed PWM ARGB fans, and may included na vertical GPU kit then, and is available in both black and white colors. So that's all para sa mga parts ng gaming PC build na ito. And for the benchmarks, I tested it with 5 games, both competitive and AAA titles. So I leave it here for you guys to check out.